Welcome back to Barnacle King, everyone. Today, I'll be taking you guys along with us to clean this massive 400 plus foot U.S. Coast Guard vessel. We actually clean a couple of smaller vessels for the U.S. Coast Guard down in Miami, but this will be our first time cleaning Coast Guard vessel Hamilton in Port Everglades, Fort Lauderdale, before her 5-day journey to the country, Panama. This project took us 2 days and 6 divers, with lots and lots of air because we literally kept running out. These air tanks usually last us about 2 hours each when we're working. Before we get started, we have to do a safety debrief and risk assessment with the Coast Guard because this is a very dangerous dive and everyone needs to be 100% on board. After that, y'all know the drill. We got to get geared up. We get our air on our backs, our scrapers, and other tools that will be needed for the job. Then it's straight to the fun stuff, so we hop in. We immediately get to work and start scraping the waterline. As you watch, you can see the sides were covered in barnacles and other marine growth. Caused by the warm waters, this buildup can happen quickly. It creates drag, reduces the boat's speed, and its fuel efficiency. No matter how big or small your boat is, regular cleaning is key to keeping it running smoothly and preventing damage like this over time. You probably already saw some other fins peeking around in the background, and that's because we had 2 divers above and below each other, as well as 4 divers behind them. The waterline was so wide and deep that we had to cover a much bigger surface area than usual, and it really helps us be sure that we're covering every inch of this massive vessel. Here's Zach giving us a wave because he's having such a good time, but right after he came up to tell us that his shoulder was killing him. He did just scrape more than the length of a football field, so we'll give him a break this time. Now we're just taking a breather and having a little fun, so Zach's going to do some tricks for us. These are called bubble rings or blow and goes. Don't ask me where he learned how to do that at. After a much needed but very short break, we're back at the bow. And if you watch, you can really see how massive this thing is. The bow is super important to us because it's the first part of the hull to cut through the water. Any marine growth here increases drag by a lot. It slows the boat down and affects its fuel efficiency more than ever. Keeping the bow spotless makes sure that boats like this are performing at its best and not slowing you down. After a long day, our shoulders are killing us and it's time to get out. Watch till the end to see our technique. No, but seriously, if you have a boat, especially in South Florida, you want to make sure you're getting your hull cleaned regularly. There's so many benefits that come from keeping your hull looking and feeling its best, and it's not just so that the fish think it's shiny. If you have any questions, feel free to send us a DM or give us a call to get scheduled today.